Hello friends, welcome back. In this session, we are going to learn about error handling in Rust. There are three ways to handle the errors. One is panic macro, second is result enum, third is option enum. What is panic? We are going to discuss in a while. Let's see the definition of result enum. So, enum result, it contains two types. Both are generic type. One will contain the result, one will contain the error. Enum is OK and ERR, right? Either it will return OK or either it will return EER. So you do not need to define this because it is a part of Rust. So just for understanding, I have mentioned it. So if you want to look at enum options, then option also contains two types, either something, either it will return some or either it will return none. And when it returns some, so input type is generic type T, correct? So let's comment this also out and let's see how it works. So fn main, and so let's define one by one. Fn divide underscore panic numerator, and let's have this f64. This is also f64 and it will return f64. So what we are doing, if denominator is 0, we want to raise a panic. So denominator is 0 and cannot continue, right? So let's call it let result panic divide panic is this. Print divide panic is this. So print the result of divide panic when we are passing 0 as denominator. Let's see the result by running the application. Cargo run. So if you see, okay, we need to compare with F64, right? So let's run one more time, and if you will see, the denominator is 0, cannot continue, so it is raising a panic and it will not run further. Okay, so this is giving one note that rust backtrace equals to 1. If you will run the program with this, then you will get the backtrace also. So how to do it? You can do it like rust backtrace equals to 1 and cargo run, and in this case denominator is 0, cannot continue, and stack backtrace is this. Okay, and the same way you can pass backtrace full and you will get the full backtrace, but that is not our topic. So we have seen how to panic a program. Now let's define one more function, fn divide result, and it will return a result type enum. So if denominator is 0, then we are returning a error. The denominator is 0, cannot continue, and we are converting it into a string because this is the string type. And if that is not the case, then we will return the value. Let result, and then what we are doing, we are capturing the result type because it is a enum, and then we will match the enum. If it is okay and we are getting result, the result of divide result is this. Otherwise we are going to print the error. Okay, and error will come from here, right? So will this work? It is not going to work because this line will get panic because of 0. So either we can comment it out or we can change the value to 0 to something else. So let's comment it first and let's run the program. So error, denominator is 0, cannot continue. So denominator is 0, cannot continue, and this is the error we are getting. So if I will do something like 7.0, then let's run the program and we should get the result. Result of divide result equals to 1.4285, something like that. So this is how results works, and you can handle the errors. What else you can do? Fn divide underscore option. Numerator is F64 type, denominator is also F64 type, and it will return option. Option means either it will return sum with a value or it will return none value, right? So let's call this also let result option divide option and match option. If it is sum, then we will print the result, right? Otherwise we will print the error. So we are going to check. If it is none, denominator is 0, cannot continue in option. Check this out. Result of divide result is this. This is our 1. This is the option 1, cannot continue in option. So let's change it to again maybe 6 and run the program. Both will work, right? So the result of divide option is 1.6666. Correct. So like other languages, it does not have the concept of exception. It has unrecoverable or recoverable errors. So if there is a recoverable error, that means you can continue with the program. If it is non-recoverable error, that means it will return a panic, or you can return a panic to close the program, right? So in many cases, what Rust needs from you in the error handling is you should acknowledge the possibility of an error and take some action before the code will compile, right? Like that. You know that this possibility, and you know what you want to do. If you will not deal with it, it will give errors and it will get panic and you will not be able to continue, right? So if I will remove this and run it again, suppose this is okay, this is panic, so let's do not do that. Okay, if I'm doing like this, what will happen? It will return okay only, and there is no error. Sorry, there is no error returned. So you are not anticipating any error, you are just executing and you are saying everything is okay, which is not the case. Result is infinity. So if you do not want this, you need to handle the situation. If you want this, then it's fine. So that's all for today in error handling. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.